Hi there, this is Kassie, and these are the weekly tarot horoscopes for the week of March 18 to March 24. If you want to check out last week's predictions, you can find them on the upper right corner of this video. And if you like my videos and the way I interpret tarot, make sure you subscribe so that this channel reaches a larger audience. If you want to find me for a personal tarot reading, you will find me on my psychic platform, www.cassiekai.com. With your subscription, you will get 3 free minutes to try the platform and see how it works for you. Readings are performed in live chat, but there's also a new option. In my e-shop, you will find email options. At the moment, I offer 2 different types of email readings, one for 2 questions and another for 4 questions. But also other types of readings that are very big to be performed in live chat. You can see them, you can check them out in my e-shop. 2 of them are at 70% discount at the moment. And also a lot of free content, especially if you are learning the cards. But let's see the predictions for next week. For Aries, we had the Tower, and now it's the 3 of Cups. Last week, the Tower brought a significant change in your life, possibly in the form of an unexpected event or a deep realization that compelled you to reassess your life's direction, a relationship, a situation. This experience, while possibly disruptive, served to clear away illusions, revealing truths that necessitate a new beginning or a shift in perspective. The 3 of Cups this week shows a week of healing, rejuvenation, especially through the support of friends and generally loved ones. It's a week where the emphasis shifts to sharing joy, success, and the warmth of your close relationships. The energy of the 3 of Cups encourages you to find solace in community and to celebrate life's blessings with those who matter most, highlighting the importance of connection and mutual support, especially if you've been through a period of turmoil. In your career, the aftermath of the Tower's shakeup transitions into a phase where collaboration, networking, communal achievements take center stage. This week suggests a move from navigating through professional challenges or obstacles to embracing teamwork and shared successes. It's a good time to engage in projects that require cooperation, to find a partner if you need to, and to appreciate the role of community and your connections in your professional growth. If you want to know how someone feels, they have warm and friendly feelings. After the disruption indicated by the Tower, the focus is now on rebuilding, on nurturing a relationship through positive interactions and shared experiences. So this week fosters an atmosphere of love, connection, enjoyment of each other's company, emphasizing the strengthening of bonds and the healing power of fun and celebration with people you love. Tuesday and Wednesday stand out as significant days, particularly favorable for engaging in social activities, gathering with friends, parties, enjoying the company of your partner. They offer a respite from any recent challenges and allow you to immerse yourself in the joy of connection. For Taurus, we had the 3 of Wands, and now it's the 2 of Cups. The presence of the 3 of Wands last week indicated a time when you were setting your sights on future goals, because the 3 of Wands is one of the cards associated with future. You possibly made plans for expansion, and this card reflects a period where you were actively waiting for things to happen, to see results of your initiatives. Now, moving into this week, the 2 of Cups brings forward a significant shift towards forming or deepening a harmonious relationship, because the 2 of Wands is basically a romance card that is based on mutual respect, attraction, understanding, compatibility. This is a very good card for romantic relationships. It shows the blossoming of a significant relationship where both parties see eye to eye and feelings or goals are openly shared and reciprocated. So this is a week when partnerships are formed or strengthened, emphasizing compatibility and shared experiences. In your career, while the Three of Wands saw you planning for the future and looking to expand your professional horizons, the arrival of the Two of Cups may introduce a collaborative partnership that significantly impacts your career. This could manifest as a successful business partnership or a project where working closely with another person leads to success and satisfaction. If you want to know how someone feels, they feel very connected to you. There are strong feelings, compatibility, strong sexual attraction. You might find yourself entering a new relationship that promises mutual understanding or experiencing a deepening of existing relationships where both you and the person you are interested in, your partner, are aligned in your feelings and intentions. Tuesday and Friday emerge as particularly significant and will highlight the themes of the Two of Cups. So these days may be key moments in your relationships where the bonds you share with others are celebrated, strengthened, or newly formed. For Gemini, we had the King of Wands and now it's the Ten of Swords. Last week was characterized by the dynamic and assertive energy of the King of Wands, marking a period of leadership, passion, pursuing goals with confidence and enthusiasm. You likely had a very significant person in your life who is a fire sign or fire ascendant. That's the King of Wands. That's how the King of Wands can manifest. Now, moving forward, the energy shifts with the arrival of the Ten of Swords, a very different and difficult energy, because it indicates that this week you'll have to face a challenge, particularly in the realm of communications, because swords are always associated with communications, with our thoughts. Maybe your thoughts will get a little negative. This card often points to situations reaching a low point, possibly as a result of misunderstandings or harsh words that were exchanged, or the realization that certain aspects of your life or of a relationship cannot continue in their current form. In your career, there might be the culmination of a difficult project or a difficulty that has been building up, leading to a moment of realization that something must change for progress to occur. This could mean facing some hard truths about situations, especially if they no longer serve your best interests or they don't help you achieve your goals. This week you may accept the necessity of closing one chapter to make space for new things, for new opportunities. While it may seem daunting, this card also carries a message of liberation from past burdens and encourages you to let go of what's holding you back. In terms of how someone feels towards you, the Ten of Swords reveals that there may be negative feelings brewing, potentially due to something that was said or a breakdown in communication. This atmosphere might lead to a sense of finality or the need to confront and address these issues to find closure or a way forward. Sunday stands out as particularly strong for you, necessitating dealing with the fallout of poor communication or the need to address and heal from the hurtful situations that have come up. For Cancer, we had the Four of Swords and now the Nine of Swords. The Four of Swords was a necessary pause last week, allowing you to recharge, to seek peace, and reflect. The previous week likely provided a quiet moment to heal from previous stresses or to prepare mentally and emotionally for what lies ahead. It was a time for introspection and seeking tranquility within to gather strength for future plans and challenges. Now, as you move into the Nine of Swords phase, you are confronted with a wave of anxiety probably, or you may not be able to sleep easily at night, and possibly there are fears that escalate, particularly related to communication issues or misunderstandings, because swords are associated with communication. This card indicates a significant level of distress that may feel overwhelming, leading to negative feelings, negative thoughts, or a sense of distance from other people. It shows a critical moment where addressing these worries and finding ways to communicate effectively become imperative, especially because you need to alleviate some mental and emotional burden, some stress. In your career, the Four of Swords show the time for stepping back, reflecting on your professional journey. Now, the Nine of Swords introduces an element where underlying stresses or concerns about your career may come to the surface. You may feel overwhelmed by pressures, or you may feel uncertain about the future, and that will require a careful assessment of your path and your strategies to alleviate these concerns. If you want to know how someone feels, the Nine of Swords shows they feel tension, possibly due to unresolved issues or communication breakdowns. Worries about your connection may lead to feelings of distance or a misunderstanding, and urging you to confront and communicate these concerns openly if you want to restore harmony and to have a better understanding in a relationship. Tuesday is a particularly strong day for you. It's likely to bring the concerns and challenges symbolized by the Nine of Swords into sharp focus. This day may be pivotal in understanding the depth of your worries and the reason of your worries and the impact those worries have on your communication and on your emotional well-being. So it offers the opportunity to resolve these issues head-on, seeking resolutions and a way to bridge the distance felt, to move towards a more peaceful state of mind. For Leo, we had the Three of Swords and now it's the Nine of Pentacles. The Three of Swords last week indicated a time when challenges and possibly disappointments were at the forefront, as this card reflects a period of frustration or emotional pain or the realization of a difficult truth. And coping with the aftermath of these events was necessary for healing and moving forward. Now, as we move into the next week, we have the Nine of Pentacles that shows a shift towards independence, self-sufficiency, achievements, a very different vibe. This week will be characterized by a sense of accomplishment, contentment, and will highlight the phase where you find joy in your achievements and the comfort of your own space. It's a time when you're likely to appreciate the fruits of your labor or enjoy the luxury and abundance that come from your hard work and from your determination. In your career, while the Three of Swords must have seen you going through professional setbacks or emotional challenges, the arrival of the Nine of Pentacles brings a positive turn in your career. This could manifest as reaching a milestone, achieving a long-term goal, or simply finding satisfaction in your ability to work independently and effectively. If you want to know how someone feels, the Nine of Pentacles shows they are happy with things as they are in your relationship, but some of you will feel that you are not on the same page with that person, with your partner or the person you are interested in, and that your needs are different. Generally, the Nine of Pentacles in relationships shows that you are comfortable and happy with where you stand, even if that means prioritizing your independence over romantic entanglements. So you may find yourself enjoying the single life or the autonomy within your current relationship. Tuesday and Friday are the strong days of this week, and these days may be key moments in acknowledging your accomplishments, enjoying your independence, or making decisions that further your personal growth and your personal happiness. For Virgo, we had the Hermit, and now it's the Seven of Wands. The presence of the Hermit indicated a period of introspection, solitude. The previous week was dedicated to seeking solutions, inner wisdom, engaging in self-reflection, and possibly pursuing personal enlightenment or clarity. The Hermit's influence encouraged a withdrawal from the external world to focus on your internal landscape. Focusing on your deeper understanding of your needs, of your desires, and the direction of your life. Now the Seven of Wands is a shift towards standing your ground. That's why this week you'll have to defend your beliefs and you may have to face opposition. This week will be characterized by resilience, determination, especially in the face of challenges, where you will be compelled to assert yourself and maintain your position despite external pressures. It's a week when your convictions will be tested and you will be called upon to demonstrate your strength and courage, showcasing your ability to persevere and to protect what you've worked hard to achieve. So, in your career, while the Hermit might have seen you reflecting on your career path and considering your long-term goals, the arrival of the Seven of Wands brings a week where you might face professional challenges or competition. This could manifest as defending your ideas in a competitive work environment, or standing up for your values, or navigating through conflicts with colleagues. The Seven of Wands encourages you to remain steadfast in your professional endeavors, reinforcing the importance of confidence and self-belief in achieving success. Now, in your personal relationships, the Seven of Wands shows a week where you may need to assert your needs or your boundaries, and that could lead to some resistance on the other side. This card suggests that maintaining harmony in relationships may require clear communication of your expectations, to say what you want, and a willingness to address any discrepancies between your needs and those of your partner. Which means that if you want to know how someone feels, there seems to be some resistance due to different needs or different expectations. Tuesday and Sunday stand out as particularly significant days for you, whether it's through overcoming personal obstacles, engaging in meaningful discussions about your needs and boundaries, or simply reaffirming your commitment to your personal or professional goals. These days offer opportunities to strengthen your resolve and to showcase your resilience. For Libra, we had the Sun, and now it's the Six of Swords. Last week likely saw you experiencing clarity, warmth in your relationships, in your career, your personal endeavors, bringing a sense of fulfillment. The Sun's influence brought about moments of contentment, happiness, where everything seemed aligned perfectly, offering a glimpse of what it feels when all aspects of life are bathed in light and in success. This week there's a movement away from the bright energy of the Sun to a more reflective phase. This period indicates a journey towards calmer waters, potentially after a time of tension or discord. In your career, while the Sun brought a week of achievement, recognition, the Six of Swords may signal a time when you are moving away from past successes to focus on future goals. It could represent a shift in your career path or projects where you seek a more harmonious and less stressful environment, perhaps after a period of intense activity. If you want to know how someone feels, they might be seeking distance for now, trying to find peace from recent challenges or arguments. This card shows a transition, possibly indicated physical or emotional movement away from difficulties towards a place of greater understanding and greater tranquility. The Six of Swords indicates a week where taking distance becomes necessary, and mutual understanding that space and time apart may be beneficial for your healing may help you gain a new perspective. It's a week that you'll have to navigate through any difficult energies with the aim of finding a peaceful resolution, emphasizing the importance of clear communication, swords are communication, and the willingness to move forward. Tuesday and Saturday are the strong days of this week. They may bring important conversations or decisions that facilitate a transition, or they may offer opportunity to address the need for distance. or to work towards resolving any underlying issues. For Scorpio, we had the Knight of Pentacles and now it's the Tower. Last week must have been a period of steady progress, diligence, commitment to your goals, to your responsibilities. It was probably characterized by a focus on practicality, reliability, as you methodically work towards achieving your objectives with patience and perseverance. The Knight of Pentacles embodies the virtues of hard work and dedication, likely influencing both your professional and personal life with a sense of stability and gradual growth. Also, the Knight of Pentacles can be an earth sign individual or an earth ascendant who will play a significant role this week. However, the upcoming transition to the Tower indicates a forthcoming phase of significant change. After a period of steady progress and predictability, the Tower brings a sudden realization or a disruption that challenges the very foundations of our situation or your beliefs. This shift may manifest as a dramatic event or insight that leads to a radical transformation, compelling you to reevaluate your path and adapt to new circumstances. The Tower's impact signifies a break from the status quo, offering both distraction and the opportunity for renewal. In your career, this transition might manifest as an unforeseen challenge or disruption that forces you to reconsider your path or your approach. The Tower's influence could bring to light aspects of your professional life that are not as stable as you thought, and the need to reevaluate your goals and your methods. If you want to know how someone feels, the Tower indicates that someone may take distance this week, either as a reaction to the tension and difficulties arising from a change that happened in your relationship, or as a necessary step towards processing and adapting to the new reality. The suddenness of the Tower's events can provoke a re-examination of your feelings or of a relationship and shows the need for flexibility and openness to new possibilities. Tuesday is the strong day of this week, while an Aries individual may act as a catalyst for the event symbolized by the Tower, or as a key figure in navigating the upcoming changes. For Sagittarius, we had the Chariot and now the Eight of Pentacles. The Chariot marked a week of determination, control, overcoming obstacles through willpower. This phase likely involved harnessing your inner strength to direct your life towards a specific goal, emphasizing a victorious push forward in personal or professional areas. The Chariot's influence encourages you to take the reins, to take control of a situation with confidence. Now, the Eight of Pentacles indicates a focus on dedication this week, on using and improving your skills, on attention to detail. This transition suggests feelings are not only growing, but you are making practical plans to solidify a situation or a relationship. The progression from the Chariot to the Eight of Pentacles in your career shows a shift from a broader strategy and decisive action to a week of diligent work and honing your skills. This week you will be focusing on craftsmanship, quality, and the dedication to your professional goals. The Eight of Pentacles shows continuous improvement and the application of your abilities to achieve high standards in your work, reflecting a phase of productive effort. Regarding how someone feels now, the Eight of Pentacles shows they feel more committed and ready to take practical steps for the future of your relationship. This week, both you and your partner will be invested in building something lasting, with efforts directed towards understanding each other better and working on the foundations of your bond. It's about valuing the process of growth together, showing that care and dedication are being put into ensuring that the relationship thrives. Sunday is a particularly strong day this week, a day that may bring significant progress in your work or in the efforts you and your partner are making towards your relationship. It's an ideal time for focusing on personal plans, planning with your loved ones, or simply dedicating time to practice and improve in areas important to you. For Capricorn, we had the Empress and the Devil this week. For many of you, last week with the Empress was a time of abundance, nurturing, growth, care, where creativity, fertility, and the joys of life were fully embraced. This period likely brought a deep connection to nature or to your senses, to the people around you, and helped your relationships and improved your environments in some way. The Empress's energy encouraged the celebration of beauty, comfort, the pleasures that come from caring for and being cared for by others. Now the Devil is a shift towards recognizing and confronting the darker aspects of attachments or desires, particularly in relationships. The Devil indicates a week where issues related to control, manipulation, possessiveness may surface, challenging you to reflect on the nature of your bonds and the dynamic within them. In terms of your career, the Empress's energy may have led you to a period of growth and creative productivity, where your efforts were starting to bear fruit. As the Devil comes into play, you might encounter challenges related to ambition, power dynamics, or the pursuit of material success. This shift urges you to consider the ethical dimensions of your career choices and to be wary of situations that might compromise your integrity or lead to exploitative conditions. If you want to know how someone feels, there is intense attraction, strong sexual desire. However, this intensity might be accompanied by struggles over control or freedom within a relationship. It's a time to be vigilant about maintaining healthy boundaries and to ensure that mutual respect and consent underpin your interactions. The influence of another Capricorn, possibly embodying some of the Devil's traits, may be significant, prompting you to examine the power dynamics at play and to strive for a relationship based on equality and mutual support. This challenging yet insightful energy is expected to influence your life for approximately the next 15 days. It's an important period for personal and relational reflection, offering the opportunity to address and transform any negative patterns into healthier forms of connection and interaction. For Aquarius, we had the Six of Pentacles and now it's the Eight of Swords. With the Six of Pentacles last week, must have been a week of generosity, balance, exchange. This phase likely saw you either offering support and kindness to others or being on the receiving end of generosity yourself. It was a week where the importance of giving and receiving in equal measure was emphasized in some way. Now, the Eight of Swords this week shows that you might feel trapped or restricted, as the Eight of Swords indicates a phase where mental barriers, perceived limitations, or external circumstances create a sense of being stuck. While the Six of Pentacles may have brought opportunities for collaboration, mutual support in your career, the arrival of the Eight of Swords suggests encountering challenges that may hinder your progress this week. This could manifest as feelings of doubt, restrictive thinking, or situations where you feel limited by your environment. If you want to know how someone feels, it seems there are obstacles that prevent feelings from being expressed openly. This could stem from internal conflicts, misunderstandings, or external pressures that limit communication. It's a week that requires finding the courage and means to break free from these constraints, seeking ways to open up and share your emotions more freely despite the perceived barriers. Thursday is a particularly significant day for you, and this day may bring issues related to communication into sharper focus. It offers an opportunity to confront and address the barriers that are hindering your ability to share and connect, encouraging you to seek solutions and strategies to overcome these challenges and move towards greater openness and clarity. For Pisces, we had the Seven of Pentacles and now the Four of Cups. Last week was a period of reflection on the efforts and investments made in various aspects of your life, including work and personal growth. The Seven of Pentacles showed the time of patience assessment, where you were contemplating the fruits of your labor, determining what has grown and what might need more attention or a different approach to progress fully. The Four of Cups suggests a phase where feelings of dissatisfaction or a longing for something more become prominent. It indicates a week where, despite the presence of opportunities, there's a sense of discontent, possibly stemming from a perception that the situation isn't evolving or satisfying as hoped. This card reflects a moment of introspection and a desire for deeper fulfillment, signaling a need to reevaluate what you truly seek from your connections and whether your current circumstances align with those aspirations. While the Seven of Pentacles prompted the thoughtful evaluation of your career progress and the direction of your professional endeavors, the Four of Cups introduces a moment of reconsideration regarding your job satisfaction and engagement. You might find yourself questioning whether your current role or projects genuinely fulfill you, leading to contemplation on what changes or adjustments are necessary to reignite your passion and your commitment to your work. If you're wondering how someone feels about you, they may feel that something is lacking or that the connection isn't progressing as desired. If you too have the same feelings, it's time to openly communicate them, to address areas of stagnation, and to explore ways to enrich and deepen your connection, ensuring that your needs are met and that the relationship grows in a fulfilling direction. Monday and Thursday may offer opportunities for reflection on your emotional satisfaction and the state of your relationships. These days are keys to addressing the longing for more and finding paths to greater fulfillment in love and work. So these were the weekly tarot horoscopes for the week of March 18 to March 24. I hope you enjoyed them and I will see you again next week. Have a great week.